Hey, I didn't engage cheating mode. Fire wheels is perfect though. Also, I need to remember to be careful about my impulsive saving. I think Sigma forces you to redo the platforming segment every time. Or like the full platforming segment, whereas in Black, after you've beaten it one time, as long as you don't say no to the game over screen or reset, it will just warp you straight to the end of this section. At the end. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Going over, going up. Also, the Dark Dragon Blade's on, but I'm not... Obviously, I'm not using the Dark Dragon Blade for this part, but I think it... I don't know if it's required that it be equipped or what. I wonder how off you can be with that, because, like, if you took that literally, I would not have grabbed her hand there. I can't see him. Oh, wow, his grab is a lot slower. I can't. I like how his grab is slower, and I'm like, no problem. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead yet. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. This might be it, actually. Yep. GG. First try. Murai does not have UF resistance. Oh. Okay, so let's focus on. Let me just go over. This was a modded run. Ryu, I had the Unlabored Flawlessness from the very beginning of the game, or at least from the first save point of the game onward. I had the Unlabored Flawlessness. So, how, with that in mind, with it in mind that it is a very powerful weapon that you are not meant to have until at least like chapter 8 or 9. It destroys everything before that point. I'm sure that if I had even needed to against Alma, if I had to figure out with Alma what I did with Nikke, for example, I'm sure it would have destroyed Alma really quickly as well. Alma 1 does not have a UF resistance. In fact, one thing that I noticed, I think, going through is that a lot of the weapons, if Team Ninja is like, you're not supposed to have that weapon here anyway, you'd be surprised what is just allowed. Like, if I go... Like, the Katetsu, when you get the Katetsu in the story, normally, you're able to upgrade it to level 3 right away. Well, if you edit a save file to have the level 1 Katetsu at the beginning, you can level the Katetsu up right away. So, yeah. You can have a level 3 Katetsu in chapter 2. There's no Muramasa in chapter 1, so you'd be stuck with level 1 there. So, yeah, things like that are going to come into play when I start using other weapons. But all that is to say, Unlabored Flawlessness, everything before... Pretty much everything until Awakened Alma is fine. Either a joke or fine. Awakened Alma is a little bit of a nightmare because she resists it, and it only does like normal damage to her when you're in low health mode. Otherwise, it does lower damage than usual. And it's the same case for Nikke and Ishtaros. So, yeah. When it's good, it's really wild how the weapon kind of swings between overpowered and too weak to consider using normally, just because of the specific resistances of the enemies. And I feel like maybe it's because of the way the game is coded. They couldn't do something. They didn't want to figure out another workaround other than to weaken the entire weapon overall. Did make some of those bosses a slog at the end there, but whatever. Got through the game. All is good. Fiend Murai not being resistant to it was a great way to end it, so gotta say. It took off what, like a quarter of his health bar at one hit at the end. And yeah, also Sigma Murai is much easier than he's much easier than Black Murai. Because his grab is reactable. I can't react to his grab at all in Black. It just comes out too fast for me to be able to see that it's happening, press the button, and have the input for like fire wheels or something to iframes out of it. Anyway. So I did most of the Fiend challenges I normally do, and I'm down to 7 hours and change. So I'm happy with that. Hello there, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider liking and subscribing, and drop me a follow over on Twitch to catch me live on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and I do this as a hobby, so thanks for the support.